Hello everybody, my name is PhantomFan21. You might know me from a site known as fanfiction.net, where I write some great stories there. Check it out if you wish. This is my first YouTube event, so this is my first time. Now please know, due to this is my first time, I stutter a lot, I lose track of what I'm saying. It's common for me. Now, here's a little thing about myself off of fanfiction. I am known to write many different stories, like I said earlier. If I said it, sometimes I forget. Apologies. I'm also working on a certain type of story, or stories, game crossovers. Now, these game crossovers are a little bit different. Uh, I didn't start getting into these type of game crossovers until I found it last December 3rd. Last year, was totally surprised me, even to this day. The video, I'm sorry, the stories I'm working on, two of them are done, one of them is being worked on, and the other two I am waiting for a vote to end. The first two stories that are done are crossovers of games I know, playing, or seen. Now, these crossover games, like I said, I did not look this up until December 3rd last year, so I was surprised by it. It was last year. Just making sure. Anyways, first attempt. I'll do my best. Ah, yes. Now wait. Sorry. The game crossovers are actually kind of story crossovers. I think there's many people out there that might know this show. Now, before I tell you what it is, I'll let you know this. One, I'm not really a big fan of the show. Two, I have been watching it, but not a whole lot of episodes. I'm only watching them so I can get the idea how the characters I'm using to act. And three, I'll be putting up the stories on YouTube after I figure out how to work it more often. Like I said earlier, this is my first video. Now, onto those stories and the show that I'm actually using for it. I'm pretty sure all of you are familiar with Friendship is Magic of MLP Season 4. Sorry, not season, Series 4. As finished its third one, and I'm pretty much heard rumors about a fourth one. If it does show up, I may or may not watch it. Anyways, the first one I made and didn't get done because I took a whole month off is Mega Man Dash. This is a crossover of Mega Man X and the show I mentioned earlier. This one he's actually starting to be my favorite pony right now. It was surprising, yes. Mega Man Dash. Now, my other story, which is also finished, is a crossover of Metal Gear Solid. I'm pretty sure there's some Metal Gear Solid fans out there that likes it. This one started Twilight Sparkle. A third one that I'm actually working on, and I kind of feel it's going to take me a long time. The third chapter I just finished yesterday, so hey man, it was long, almost 5,000 words. But let's get on with it, shall we? The third one that I'm working on is Fluttershy's Mansion. Now, you're probably all familiar with the game Luigi's Mansion, so that's what that story is based off of. I have two more stories ready to go, but they're not being written right now because I'm waiting for a vote to end. Before I talk about them, let me talk to you about a fourth story that I'm trying to work on that just can't wrap my mind around it right now. This one is Super Apple Sisters. It's a crossover of the Super Mario Brothers, starring Applejack and her sister, Apple Bloom. Now, in case you don't read my stories, I'll let you know this. The difference between Super Apple Sisters and Politicized Mansion is that this is the characters I chose. Super Apple Sisters is Applejack and Apple Bloom. Luigi's Mansion, or Politicized Mansion, my mistake, Fluttershy plays Luigi. So the stories are not related. So Fluttershy's Mansion is a whole different story. Different from what you know. Now the other two stories that I'm trying to work on or wait until the vote's up. One story that I'm actually thinking about doing no matter what the vote was, and that is game crossover of Kirby. This time starting MLP's fans' favorite crazy pony, Pinkie Pie. Now I haven't put up the title yet, plus I really haven't thought about it, so I've been calling it Pinkie Kirby Pie. Let's buy it some time. Once the voting off from FanFiction is done, I'll be able to. It's just on my homepage. Check it out if you wish. Just go to fanfiction.net. Just for Phantom Fan 21, and you'll be brought straight to my homepage with all my stories. Now, Wiki's also has voting for 2 more games, which is Night. I barely know that game, and I haven't looked it up so much. And another game that somebody told me, Night. It's different from Nights. That game I really haven't looked up. I heard about it, but never looked it up. Now, if Pinkie does Kirby overall, no matter what, Rarity, the last of the main 6, will be doing Nights. Again, I don't know much about Nights, so I heard about it. I've seen a few TV commercials of it, but never looked up the game. Now, I am gonna, once I get back to work, once I get this up and figure out how to get more YouTube videos up and how to work them more often, I will put up I'll put up my stories that are done. I'll probably start with Mega Man Dash. Now, sorry, I just need to think. I know I'm wasting your time with this, but sometimes I run out of things to say, or I just feel like I can't talk about anything else. Like I said, I mess up my words a lot, so apologies. And this is my first YouTube video, so buy me time and I'll probably be just as good as the other people that are used to this. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Again, sorry, first YouTube video, so I'm not that good. Okay. Well, like I said, I'll try to put up my stories once I get work on YouTube a little bit more. The first story will be Mega Man Dash. It was the first game crossover story I worked on, and when I took the month off, I thought about doing Metal Gear Sparkle, and now I've been doing almost a game for each of the main 6. Pinkie and Rarity took a while because I couldn't think of what game to go with them. But when I wanted to do Pinkie, I thought about doing Kirby, but I wasn't sure if the progress was gonna fit her. So I asked the fans what they wanted. My screen turned off, so if that happens, sorry about that. Rarity took a long time before I decided to try to have Nights. I'm gonna look the game up. And I'm gonna try my best for it, and also if I end up doing Kirby with Pinkie Pie, it might be more based off the show Kirby right back at ya than the games itself. But that will depend on the future. Well, that's all I gotta say. I can't think of anything else to say. So check out fanfiction.net if you want to see my stories. Like I said, on fanfiction.net, my username is also PhantomFan21. So, this is PhantomFan21 signing off on this very first YouTube video. See you later.